Hey people, it's Virgil.
It's Omega Melodies.
And welcome to the first ever podcast of Party and Bullshit. And we're here to have a little fun. We got to find a better way to do that.
Yeah, we do. But either way, it's a start.
Well, let's go ahead and start it off here. The first thing we want to get to is Boosie and his
Put some
big
respect on his name, dog. Love Boosie.
Lil Boosie. Every time I look it up online, it's just Boosie. Does he still have the little?
I mean, I believe so.
Is he really still Lil Boosie though? Like he made it through prison.
I mean, he was Lil Boosie when he got out too, though. So I mean,
Was he?
Look, Boosie Badass. So if you're gonna see the Lil Boosie or Boosie Badass, you gotta either one.
I guess we're gonna go with Boosie Badass.
Say no more.
So Boosie had a big confrontation with the Kappas after he was seen wearing one of their jackets, their letters, which is a big deal for the Greek community. I'm not a Greek, but this fellow is.
I get their frustration, but at the same time, it's like, it's Boosie, bro. Let that one ride. Some things you don't need to argue with, and that's one of them. Just kind of let that ride.
I think that's weird. I don't think they should let it ride because, I mean, they did work for their letters.
I get that.
You're not going to let your girl wear your letters.
I get that, but at the same time, the man clearly didn't know, unless he probably did. I don't know if he made a video saying he did, but I do know, I mean, he did recently come out with a video with him and another Kappa, and the Kappa was teaching him a stroll. Now that, I was like, now you're going too far.
Is it though? The Kappas do stroll to his music.
That is, he did make a
They stroll to Wipe Me Down.
He made a whole video saying, look, if I can't wear y'all letters, y'all can't stroll to my song.
The biggest.
I ain't gonna wear y'all shirt no more. But I just found out that y'all step to Wipe Me Down. I'm pulling it up on YouTube and all y'all do is step to Wipe Me Down. So I'm not gonna wear the shirt, but this what y'all gotta do for me. Since y'all step off Wipe Me Down, y'all gotta teach me how to do the dance. Y'all gotta teach me how to do the count.
The biggest deal here is I don't think the problem is that the Kappas had an issue with it. I think the issue was that the Kappa said if you don't stop wearing it, there's gonna be a problem. What you gonna do to Boosie?
What you gonna do to Boosie, bro?
The man, he is a criminal. He is a criminal who made it out and does whatever the hell he wants on social media, looking however he so pleases.
The guy beat a murder case. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna leave it at that. Something like that. I don't want that smoke. Then one of it.
What is funny though, let's go back to where you were talking about the video where they was being taught where he was being taught the.
Oh yeah, this man.
Is it the shimmy?
Yeah,
he
shimmy.
Taught the shimmy.
Like he wasn't even on the shimmy part. He was just on the arm rock part, and he was like, it was almost like
really
he was
just rolling his body.
He was getting upset. Like I can't. He's like, come on, man. Help me figure this out.
He was really asking. You know something, man? That video made me think like of my daddy. Like that's how my daddy act when you trying to show him a dance move. Like showing your parent a dance move. They're like, wait, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong?
Like
he
loosen
really
up.
like that.
Loosen up.
It's real crazy, man. But I mean, like, if Boosie, like, what's the stopping point? Like, are we just letting? You think Kappas are just gonna let it go because it's Boosie? Because if it was just another random person on the internet,
they would have just let it go.
If it was a regular person,
if it was a regular person on the internet, they would have just like this guy right here, and then was like let it go.
I don't know, because I've seen Greek life trash some people.
It's because it's Boosie. They gonna do that because they feel like he should know better. But I mean, if you're not a part of college life and don't know much about Greek life, you're not gonna know. Like it's very easy to just not know. Like you shouldn't do that.
So how would it make you feel if let's say if Kendrick Lamar started walking around with Alpha Phi Alpha?
Nani? Hey bro, I heard Kendrick was wearing them letters.
Nani? Nah, Kendrick don't want that smoke. We don't do that. If you ain't worth for these letters, you ain't gonna wear them. Oh, let me see him on the street with these letters. chitty chitty bang bang. He don't want this. He don't want this. He don't want this. He don't want the smoke at all, whatsoever.
I mean, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm pretty sure he's not an alpha, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm not gonna go all up in arms about it. I'm not.
You're not
Is it
going
really worth that
any
energy?
arms.
No, I'm not gonna go as far as going on Twitter like, hey, nah, dog, I'm gonna need you to take that off. What good do I get?
No, I'm gonna join in on the smoke. I'm joining in.
No.
The smoke. If I had letters, I'm joining in.
No.
I'm putting my 2 cents in.
At that point, it's like, what can you do? What you gonna like? You ain't gonna go to? You ain't gonna get to him. You ain't gonna box him.
Here's a good question though. Like, let's say if let's keep it with Boosie. Let's say if he continued to wear those letters, like, can the Kappas sue? Can
No.
Greek organizations actually do anything about that?
No, you actually can't.
Nothing.
No, because it's just clothing. And
But they're an organization.
he's not saying he's a Kappa. If he was to say I'm a Kappa now, even then you can't sue him for that. You just get blacklisted.
Blacklisted. Well, now what does blacklisting entail though?
So he can never become a Kappa because at that point he's flogging. He's perp. He's a perp.
That's kind of weird then. I would think that especially the Divine Nine would have some type of reparations for reparations.
Repercussions.
No, repercussions. Is it repercussions? I don't know how to talk. Repercussions. Okay, so you would think that they would have some type of repercussions for people who did things who fake being in that organization like some other organizations do. I mean, it's not like Kappas,
If he was
Qs,
doing, if he
Alphas,
was,
it's not like Kappas, Qs, and Alphas, and all of them are all over the world.
I get that, but it'll be different if he was in their letters doing a bunch of nonsense that makes their organization look bad. All he did was go to a basketball game. I'm pretty sure it was a basketball game. Oh well, but all he did was just go to a game and just wearing a shirt. He shouldn't have done it, but at the same time, oh well. Now, but granted, if he was out here doing stuff in that shirt that makes the organization itself look bad, then they could probably go as file some type of case, because then I'm pretty sure that would be some form of defamation of character, and I don't know, somewhere along the lines, maybe.
So, like, has there ever been anybody who took that too far and got in trouble for it that was not?
Not that I know of.
That's kind of weird. I would feel off about that. I mean, if you look at all these Greek organizations, and let's just keep in the Divine Nine, if you look at Alphas, Qs, Kappas, the rest of them, you would think that as large as it is, they had things to protect their organizations by this point. I mean, Alphas was what, established in 1906?
1906.
What can you really do for somebody just wearing a shirt? If they're not making the organization look bad, then so what if he was out here doing philanthropy and he just happened to be wearing the same shirt? Can they still get mad? I mean, yeah, they can be upset, like, why are you wearing a shirt? But at the same time, he's still putting Kappas in a good light. But if you're going to keep that energy for the basketball game, you got to keep that energy for the philanthropy also.
You know, talking about for the good light, or putting the Kappas in good light, after the video where he tried to learn how to stroll from a Kappa, which, let's just say, I mean, that Kappa was kind of dry. I've seen better shimmies. I have seen better shimmies, okay?
Big facts.
What happened to that? What happened to the white guy? You remember the white guy?
Oh, Sam Whiteout.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
I wonder if he's still out here making videos.
Probably not. Once you get out of college, man,
is he out of college? I forget how.
I'm pretty sure he's graduated. Is he graduated?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, once you get out of college, though, I mean, strolling is fine, but if you're going to be that guy who's still heavy Greek outside of college, you did it for the wrong reason. Not until you become an old head, for like a better words, and become an alumni. Then you can still wear letters all, be super nutted out and whatnot. But
but I've definitely seen, growing up, my grandfather is a Q. And I've definitely been to a bunch of Q or Mega Sci-Fi events in St. Louis. and it was huge.
Well, if it's an Omega Sci-Fi
event,
event, that's different. That's an event for them, so that's gonna make sense. But if you like super Greeked out outside, like if out right now, I'm out of college and I'm still going to campus, trying to stroll, putting out stroll videos and whatnot, as if I'm still in school. And
you look like that guy who ain't doing nothing with you.
I peaked. Like, being Greek was the highlight of my life, and that's not supposed to be the case. Being Greek is supposed to give you the skills to become someone more and whatnot. Okay. But I mean, at the end of the day, with Boosie, it is what it is. But
the last thing I do want to talk about when it comes up to Boosie here is after all the little beef, and it didn't last for long. It probably lasted for a total of 42 hours. But with all of that, he did end it yesterday with the competition for Kappas.
Oh, really?
That he will pick 4 different groups of Kappas. They DM him at his website or on his Instagram. Mm-hmm. They DM him with the best strolls that they can do to wipe me down, and he'll pick 4 of those videos of Kappas to perform on his tour, I believe.
That's dope.
And then the one he likes the best, he says he will give $6K to.
That's dope. So I mean, that also speaks a lot about the power of music videos in general. Like, I feel like that's Slick making music videos are making a comeback.